Words hard, thinking no good. Dumb dialogue options unlocked. Sweet. Oh, her name can be Crunches because she's very strong, but also likes to eat food. Oh. Oh no. Oh no, that's so scary.
The ship's engines cannot be powered until a replacement regulator has been properly installed.
Okay, spaceship. I leave you, I go get new battery. There's Gorilla. Gorilla with the stupid hat. I take hat. You are dead. This is not a very good graveyard.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from?
Hello, I come from space.
Running around in a marauder's attire. You're liable to give some people the wrong idea.
Oh, you're right. I put on clothes because they fancy, but I could put on my terrible jumpsuit instead.
It's in poor taste. Dressing up like a marauder's disrespectful to all the workers that got eaten by them. Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls and low prices.
My name is Crunches.
Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
Junior in humor like comedian?
Nah, I ain't that fancy. I just dig holes in the ground and fill them with dead folk.
I need battery for spaceship.
Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road.
I'm going to change my clothes, nobody look. Okay. Now I look like space person. Hello.
Huh? What? I wasn't dozing off.
Hello.
I could really go for some salt tuna.
Yeah, I'm sure you could. Hello.
They start asking you for some medicine, come tell me. I'll set them straight.
Okay.
Keep your distance, friend. Sick house is no place for a traveler.
This is sick house. I will open door. Hello.
I appreciate the company and all, but you really ought to leave. You don't want to be seen around me.
Why?
Because I'm sick. You don't want to associate with people in the sick house. We're not worth your time. I'm in about as much trouble as I can be. No reason you ought to be tarnished by association. People are gonna talk.
Somebody watching us?
The walls talk, is all. We all got sights on each other. Any of us breaks company protocol, boss is gonna hear about it from 6 different mouths. Maybe you don't know this, but there's a real simple reason you don't talk to the plagued. You don't want what we've got.
What if you get drunk? Alcohol kills germs.
I'm not allowed to leave the sick house. Even if I were, I shouldn't be at the cantina.
How you get sick?
First, I started feeling real low. Couldn't sleep. Couldn't wake up on time. Started showing up late to my post. Morale was flagging. I was showing doubt. Company always tells us, weak spirits lead to weak bodies. If I didn't want to fall sick with plague, maybe I should have worked harder. Maybe I should have taken more pride in my work.
But you can't just not get sick.
I really wish you wouldn't say those sorts of things. I told you once already. People could be listening. I'm feeling a touch faint. If you don't mind, I'd like to be alone for a spell.
Okay, goodbye. I hope you take medicine.
Got one down!
Hello?
If you're falling sick, I don't want you near me.
Don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you.
Cantina has food. I go here. Canary worker.
You read the latest report?
Only the part that said we ain't making our quotas.
If only McDevitt's folk hadn't abandoned us, Cannery could use those extra hands.
Nothing we can do about that.
Sure there is. We can have another 0G.
Hello.
I don't have time for this.
Hello.
Spacer's Choice takes care of its own.
Hello.
Staying long?
Hello.
Sorry, I got a lot to do.
Okay. Hello.
I don't know you.
My name Crunches.
Amelia Kim, Spacer's Choice Beverage Dispenser. I don't know what you're about, but this here's a Spacer's Choice drinking establishment. We're all loyal, hard-working company folk here.
Oh, I don't have enough perception for that choice. This is very good establishment.
You really think so? That's kind of you. I've been trying to keep the floors clean. You got no idea how long it takes to scrub the tiles. Guess I misreckoned you. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to be curt. We just got some problems lately. I can get you a drink if you'd like. Gotta ask you to enjoy your beverage within the premises, though. Can't risk you bringing a drink over to those deserters. You understand.
Who is deserters?
Traitors. The lot of them. Bunch of folks decided they were tired of working and went out into the wilds to fend for their own selves. Town's already struggling to make quotas, even without that band of slackwits abandoning their posts. Bunch of lazy, shiftless rung leeches. Anyway, enough about them. What can I do for you?
I will drink.
Coming right up.
Ooh, best dialogue skill. So I have 43 bits. One of these costs. Oh, you'll buy all my trash, right? Now with extra added artificial ingredients at no extra cost. Wait. I like that there's no actual windows anywhere inside. And all these are just the fake window screens. It's so dystopian, I love it. This look like church.
Wonder if the plague's ever gonna pass.
Just keep working.
Our place in the universe is fixed.
Yes.
Work fortifies the spirit.
Yes.
Talking to the good vicar always lifts up my spirits.
Yes.
Our place in the universe is fixed.
Okay, goodbye.
Hey there, Mary. Don't see you round here too often.
Oh, I just came to talk to the vicar is all. None of us are above confessionals.
What have you got to confess? You ain't thinking of deserting, are you?
What? No. And I resent the accusation.
Wasn't nothing but a question. Do excuse me.
I must be on my way. Verity to you.
Where's Vicar Man? Hello.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian De Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max, if you're the sort who prefers brevity. I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling? This season's tossball predictions? The quickest way out of town?
I'm looking for a ship battery.
Mechanical tomfoolery is well out of my purview. I suggest you take such matters to Mr. Thompson in the cannery. Oh, and a word of warning. If you're considering wandering around outside the safety of the town, you'd best be cautious.
I've been outside. There were marauders. I hit them with my lacrosse stick.
The marauders I met when I ventured outside the walls might agree with you. Bastards snuck up on me while I was dutifully hunting for a banned book in a collector's library. Barely escaped with my life. But you see, one of the reasons I transferred here was to get my hands on that heretical text. If you managed to acquire it for me, I'd pay quite a handsome sum for the book.
Handsome book? You have weird taste.
What? You seem the perfect type to go blindly into the wild on a suicidal quest. I'm looking for a journal, a handwritten book, with the name M. Bokonu on the cover. I'll pay you to find it.
Why would you be looking for banned heretical book?
I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption.
Okay.
Glad we see eye to eye.
I am taller than you.
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
I do not know how to read. Hello. It takes 2 to 4 weeks to process sick leave. You have to pay for your sick leave. Otherwise, we will do wage reductions. Oh, these are all dead. I find battery. What if I just take it? Okay, quick save. And then I take battery. I do not need to talk to boss man. Ouch. I will be back for you. I guess I will talk to the head honcho.
Thompson will be addressing you.
The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
The cans bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we've got. Mr. Thompson? I think there's someone here to see you.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I are still talking. Let's start over. Walk me through the process. Show me where it's going awry.
Well, sure. It's, mostly on account of what we're feeding into the mechanism.
It puts food in cans. We have food, we have cans. Why won't it work like we need?
She's expecting saltuna of a certain size. We're filling the cans with, well, not fish.
You're putting bad food in the cans. My name is Crunches, hello.
Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
Hello, I can wait till you finish.
You were saying, Miss Holcomb.
It's just what Bess needs is a proper refurbish. I can bandage her up and what all, but she's just old. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'll do better.
And I do wish you'd stop referring to our cannery as Bess. Personification of company property is strictly contrary to the Spacer's Choice Code of Conduct. My apologies. I am not in the habit of allowing my guests to witness such a row. Now, what can I do for you?
You are Reed. I need to talk to you. Actually, me Crunches.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform.
I only have this or Marauder's choice.
Of course not. I don't have that kind of luck. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
I need battery for spaceship.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I know I touched it, it hurt.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Okay.
There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
Who is still living there?
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
Are these the deserters that one lady told me about?
No, I do not imagine they will be pleased. But like a parent disciplining an unruly child, you will be doing them a kindness. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
They will cost you money. I need money to buy Cool Hammer.
Good law, no, I don't want you killing anyone, least of all them. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
What if she doesn't want to come back?
Of course, I understand completely. Here, let me give you the passcode to the geothermal plant. A sign of good faith, for so politely listening to me as I ramble on.
Are you setting off for the Vale? Because I know my way around. I mean, in case you want a guide. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented. and may prove useful to you.
Okay, I can use friend.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Okay, goodbye.